Hi, I'm Ezelle from The Upcoming. It's lovely to meet you, and a huge congratulations on your
Thank
film
you.
Striking Land and being part of the Berlin Forum section. How is it to be out there at the moment and be part of this?
It's an amazing feeling because I feel very grateful to have the film here and to in such important festival. Recognizing my work, it's something that gives me a lot of pleasure.
And perhaps you could start by telling people, people that haven't seen the film, a little bit about what the documentary is about and how you got involved in the project in the first place.
The film is about my experience on working in the land, and I tried to translate that in the film. I started with no ideas. I just was filming some things that were interested to me, and then I would later edit it and find some ideas, and then I tried to pursue them, and then I figured out that the film was about the working in the land, what nature can do to you while you are working. Something that takes away from what you are doing, some things that you can feel about the nature.
Because it focused on the different aspects of agriculture, how long did it actually take you to film the whole documentary?
I started in 2015. I was filming from time to time because I was also editing another films for other persons or friends of mine that called me to work with them. So it was start and stop filming. It has different. I think it helps me that breaks between the work to understand if something is working or not, because it gives me distance from what I'm doing.
I gather you filmed this all on a mini DV camera. Why did you choose that? What was your choice for using that?
Yeah, I like it very much, the camera, because it's very easy to grab them and start filming. And then it was the first camera I was using in school. After that, I continued to work with it. It's cool because it's a medium that it's very, how do you say? It's not very used. I think it has some qualities to it, and that I try to bring them again, the discussion. Also, because it's on tape, we can edit on camera, like you can cut it and then you see image that follows. You can do that in the camera, and it's the film is already edited, most of it in the camera.
And do you think the use of that camera changes the aesthetic a bit? It's not so kind of Hollywood kind of glamorous feel to it. It feels a little bit more authentic by using that camera as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I never saw it that way, but I think the grainy and the colors are more vivid than the digital 4K, or it's too digital. It's too real almost, and I don't feel that film can be a dream, so it can look like anything you wanted to look at. It's not reality.
Do you feel they're both showing sort of the hands and parts of humans in this film, doing the sewing, the kind of hoeing part of it? And was that a decision to kind of put humans and kind of nature and plants on the same kind of level? Was that an intention of the film? Because that's what it feels more like, that they're connected a bit more.
It's not an intention. It's the way I see things, and this transfers to the film. I'm interested in the gestures or the tools or the leaves in the same way. They all speak to me in some way. So I see them, and I'm not. My intention is not to give the equality. It's just what I see. Yeah, it's something that is very intuitive.
And then obviously you bring in, quite a lot of machinery sort of into the film, and it feels really noisy and kind of destructive. Can you tell us a bit about why you included that, and was, did you kind of intend for that to show a bit of destruction on the land as well?
Yeah, because I think it's the human part of the world, our contribution. It's mainly destruction that we are doing. I love to watch machines work, but at the same time, I think it's not very helpful. And try to include machines to in this first part of the film to tell this idea that we are always creating and distracting things, and it can lead to a kind of world that we don't want to live on.
And I think after that, you kind of, we go back to kind of seeing nature return again, seeing kind of weeds come out and things like that. So actually, there's seems to kind of, for me, be a message where nature kind of wins anyway. Is that kind of part of your message in the film?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And what do you think makes your film so unique to be at the Berlin Film Festival? What do you think is important for you that makes it so unique?
No, it's the way it's all the process of making it. It's different from everyone else. So this kind of doing things, because it's different, it's special, I think.
I agree. And were there any other films that inspired you or documentaries you watched that led you to make this?
The title was it's kind of homage to Murnau's film, the Burning Soil. And in Portuguese we have two translations. It's the Terra Ardente or Terra que Arde. And then I choose Terra que Marca from homage of that film, because I like very the silent cinema, and when the image do all the work for the viewers, and we kind of listen what we want to listen through the image. And also the works of Robert Kramer or the Portuguese filmmaker Manuela Serra, Movimento das Coisas. I like very documentary films, kind of break the rule of documentary. Like James Benning, I watched the film that he has here, very beautiful.
So where do you think the future of agriculture lies? Do you think these kind of the hand traditions of sewing will eventually kind of fade out to machinery? Is that what you're seeing yourself anyway?
I don't know. In Portugal, I think it's two different things: the industrial part of the manual part, and I think the manual part it's going to disappear, or maybe it can survive by people like me or another like me that like to do it. And there is some communities, these ideas of land ethical working of the land, and permaculture. I don't know if you heard about it. Permaculture, working with the land with ethics and not using any chemicals or machinery, and notice or using also the other life in the land to help us cultivating.
After this, kind of what would be the next project for you? Are you working on anything at the moment? Or
yeah, I'm still filming some things in there where I have shot this, but I also working with the archaeologist Fernando Coimbra, that he has a study of archaeological sound. I'm doing this project with him, and we see where it takes. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. Oh, well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. I wish you lots of luck at the Berlin Film Festival. I hope you have a fantastic time there, and good luck with the future. Thank you so much.